Bindusara professes as to how this Swayamvar shall be the most effective and rightly way of choosing suitable wives for his sons, Ashoka and Sushma, as directed by Dharma. She smiles. Then he talks about how the princesses shall make the grand entry Hereford, while they are minutely observed, so that the competitive edge makes them battle it out for the coveted title of being the wives of the two worthy heirs to the throne. He declares the Swayamvar to start. Mamaju starts narrating the qualities of the prospective brides, one by one, who make their entrance. He starts off with princesses having as good qualities as being the best of singing talent, to the best of dancing, to the best of swimming, and to the best of culinary efficiency. V is thoroughly amused as he enjoys the Swayamvar. Even Anandini, who Kauvaki had stolen clothes from, makes her appearance. Ashoka immediately seems interested. She produces an apt analogy as to the person who is away from grief is Ashoka, and the person full of happiness is she herself, Anandini, pointing out the perfect match. Then Princess Changa makes an appearance, wherein Mamaju continues professing about the economic benefits of matches with this princess. Sushma is immediately interested while the ladies are scrutinized carefully by Dharma. Bindusara approves and eyes them all one by one. Finally, Princess Kauvaki makes her entrance with Devi. All eye turn on her while Ashoka eyes boggle tensed. Dharma and V are surprised to see her. Kauvaki asks for everyone's permission to present her introduction. When granted, she says that she is the princess of Kaushali, next to Kalinga. Dharma identifies her as the one who gave food to V when he was hungry in the forests. But she is instant boggled as to what Devi is doing with her. Ashoka steps up and says that she is lying as she isn't a princess of Kalinga. Kauvaki is happy thinking that he did recognize her, but he stuns her by adding that she isn't a princess of any place. All are stunned and shocked. The princesses are baffled, while Kauvaki stands hurt and appalled. Bindusara asks Ashoka the basis of her appearance. Ashoka asks him to look at her costumes, as they seem either stolen or borrowed. She says that a man is known by the character, not by the clothes, as it was told that Ashoka thinks like that. Tauntingly, he asks her to quench his thirst, and asks her to tell that if she came from that far, then she couldn't have done it alone, and asks where her companions are. She stands silenced. He thinks that now she shall have to blurt the truth. Just then, one of the princesses speaks up, saying that she apologizes for interference, but she knows her, as they have met her earlier from family dinner. Dharma says that truly she is a princess, and she knows her. Asoka wonders if his mother knows her too. She also tells about how she had come home the day when he was leaving for the competition. Asoka thinks that she has been following him from that long. She thinks that he has no clue what turmoils she has gone through to get to him, and how she left his family too, and he has no sympathy left for her in his heart. Dharma speaks highly of her humility, generosity, and her humanitarian nature. Kauvaki thanks her for such a character sketch. She says that she came here thinking that those people were invited who Mugad wants to have relations with. She says that if Ashoka doesn't want her to be here, then it isn't right for her to be here either. She turns around to go and leave. Asoka says that he didn't think she would be so offended. Dharma says that she won't go anywhere, and the person who made a fault in identifying her shall have to apologize to her right away. Ashoka is enraged, while Kauvaki and V stand tensely. Dharma tells him that be she a princess and not, this is no way to treat or talk to a lady. Asks Asoka to apologize to her right now, this very instant. Kauravki looks down, while Ashoka eyes her tensely. All wait in anticipation, wherein finally Ashoka speaks up. With folded hands, apologizes, addressing her as Kaushali's princess, for not having recognized her. Sushma is amused that at least someone came who made Ashoka apologize to her. They are then seated, while Kauvaki and Ashoka are still tensed. Stealthily, Sushma is asked by his mother to focus only on Changa, as she belongs to an influential house, and what are eco-social relationships. Then there shall be no problem in materializing the motives. Finally, Mamacha proclaims that all the princesses have been introduced. Dharma asks if the invitation to Kalinga was sent, as she had high hopes of Princess Kauvaki to arrive. Bindusara asks Mamacha if any response was received from Kalinga. Mamacha say that he denies in negation. Dharma is tensed, wondering where she was, as she should have come, since she has always seen Kauvaki as her daughter-in-law. But probably destiny wants something else. Bindusara extends a warm welcome to everyone in Patliputra and asks them to consider it as their own home, with all luxuries and comforts. He says that there shall be many competitions wherein their qualities shall be adjudged, out of which 2 shall get the good luck of being the wives. Anandini thinks that there is none here to match her talent, and that she just awaits one chance to meet Ashoka, as she has come to defeat Ashoka by her love only. Bindusara gets up, and the entire court stands out of respect. After all disperse, Kauvaki thinks that she gave him her heart but never thought that he would break her heart like this. Ashoka meanwhile is stopped by Acharya, saying that he wishes to discuss something. He looks at Kauvaki strangely and then leaves. Kauvaki looks tensed. Later, Kauvaki and Devi are in the corridor, wherein they meet Dharma. Devi refers to her as Kaki, and then immediately remembers that she is the queen, and pays formal greetings. But Dharma says that she can still call her as Kaki. Meanwhile, Kauravki also pays her respects to Dharma. Dharma apologizes on Ashoka's behalf, saying that he never normally talks to women like that. She has no clue why he behaved like that. Kauvaki too thinks that he is enjoying humiliating her, but asks Dharma not to mind or apologize for him. Dharma wonders why does she feel as she knows and has talked to her from before they met in the jungle. Kauvaki too remembers the meeting and thinks that years back, Dharma took a promise from her, but she shall not be able to fulfill it alone. The screen freezes on her face.